close to him and then cut it in the gap. The placement was perfect. 2 runs on the offer and they've taken them gladly.
Dot balls will definitely help. And this dot ball is the last ball of the over. 31 gone. It's 135 for 4. Alright, a quick look at the batting card there. Khawar Ali, the skipper today, 52 of 73, top scoring there. Played a captain's knock. Rest trying to give him company. Shoaib 17 of 37, Kashyap 5 of 13. Khalid now is in the consolidation mode, trying to support the middle order, 40 of 48. Ayan didn't open his account, and Prithvi giving him company, 7 of 17. Bringing in live visuals from the Oman Cricket Academy, this game between Oman and Mumbai. If you've just joined in now, it was the Mumbai skipper Shams Mulani who won the toss early today. Opted to field first. First time in this entire tour have they won the toss and are fielding first. The 3 T20 games, Mumbai ended up batting first. 135 for 4 in 31.2. 2 dot balls from Shashank Atrade.
A very handy off spinner. Atarde plays for Victory Cricket Club. Has kept it very tight. Atarde is not giving any room for both these batters to take advantage of him. Bowling at the right pace, closer to the stumps, no width on offer, and gets the odd ball to turn. So that is the trick. Not a big turner of the ball. But very consistent with his line and length. A quick single there. Good running between the wickets.
It's never the spin that gets you the wicket, it's the illusion of the spin that gets you the wicket. Shashank Atrade, 2 wickets, economy of 4.91, that's really good. Because if you're turning the ball square, if you're getting the ball to turn a foot and a half, you're not forcing the batsman to play the shot. The batsman will very well leave it. But if you're able to move the ball just a couple of inches, that's where the edges come in. Mind you, the width of the bat is just about 3.5 to 4 inches. And 2 inches here or there, you're talking about edges, you're not talking about the meat of the bat. Honestly, never been a fan of the big turners. They look beautiful visually. We'll talk about that. End of this over, 32nd over completed. Greenery around the park. That's the second oval that you see. A quick single. That's all you have to do. Take your singles, rotate strike. So wicket-keeper there, Hardik, egging his fielders. आगे वाले तैयार रहो, calling his close in fielders to be ready for these close calls. And takes it, and Agewala takes it. The ball gripped onto the surface, wanted to pull it, premeditated, and the Agewala fielder standing right there, pouching it with a little frontal dive.
Good catch there from the fielder at the mid-wicket position. Shams Mulani gets another one, and Prithvi has to walk back.
उसका मेरा खोल रहे
Suraj Kumar, the new man in, wicket-keeper batsman for Oman. Has a massive fan base.
Originally hailed from Nepal, and is playing his professional cricket here for Oman.
Though he has done his colleging in India, came to India to study, made some friends, and those friends play in the domestic circuit in UAE.
Well, has a good network, I must say. Born in Nepal, studied in India, has friends in the UAE, playing for Oman.
An absolute global player there.
Well, I hope he puts on a global performance here for Oman. His team needs it. Another good 17 overs left after this delivery. Cut nicely. This is a good shot and equally well fielded there. Just one run to end the over. 33 overs up, 139 for 5. So 140 for 5 after 33 overs. A conversation between the umpire and Mumbai skipper Shams Mulani. Wonder what that's about. Looks like they have a concern. So the suspense continues. We will let you know what the stoppage is all about as soon as we get to know about it. We have sent our spies on the ground, waiting for their updates.
I sense it's a loading truck that is just passing by the screens. It's just passing by the black screen, the side screen. Creates a little problem for the batsman. Focus changes. You need to restructure. There you go, there you go. The JCB in action. Any JCB fans? Right now, JCB is not doing a great job of stopping the game.
Well, we've got some RCB fans, that's for sure. JCB not so sure, but yes, there is a lot of construction happening around the ground, obviously, because this is the ground which will be hosting the T20 Round 1 World Cup from Oman. So there is a lot of construction, a lot of upgrades that are happening to this lovely ground, and hence you see the JCBs and the cranes working in full action. In fact, we might see a day-night game, the first of many, in a couple of days from now on, when Nepal will be playing against Papua New Guinea at the same venue.
That's right, a lot of cricket coming up from this part of the world. Oman is to play a triangular series against Nepal and USA as a part of the WCL. Also, we saw Shams Mulani coming and checking with the umpire on how many overs had the bowler bowled. He probably lost count. One of those difficult things that the captain has to do. Remember how many overs have been bowled by the bowlers. Because many times the bowlers themselves don't remember how many overs they've bowled.
You're right, especially in a longer format, a 50-over format, when you're bowling 10 overs as a bowler and different spells, you tend to forget how many you've bowled. If you're bowling well, you want to bowl more, and if you're not, you like to forget how many you've bowled.
Well, I think Sujit would probably want to just bump up a couple of more overs. Say, you know what, umpire, I've not bowled 6, I've bowled just 3.
Yes, he has bowled well, hasn't he? 6 overs, just 18 runs. And a flighted delivery. Nicely done. Enticing the batsman to go for a big hit. This is good, smart bowling. He knows Suraj is the new man in, and he's giving him the opportunity to go after him, because that's the only way you can get wickets.
Slightly short. Get a single and get off strike. Khalid has been doing really well. 43 of 52 for him. Inching closer to his half century, which looking to achieve in good time. Sujit Naik.
Again, a good ball from Sujit. Equally well played by Khalid. Looks a very composed batsman. He's not worried about the situation. He's not hassled by the fall of wickets from the other end. Very focused. and happy to take singles and rotate strike whenever it's possible. So this is good batting from Khalid.
That's right. Very composed. And I like the way he's been doing this. Sujit Naik. Driven will get a single. And this is the end of the over. So 34 overs gone. Sujit completes his 7th.
So live scenes from Oman Cricket Academy. It's time for us to take a short break. Me and Neil will have a cold drink. Meanwhile, it will be Abid and Sundaram who will take things further.
Thank you very much, Shoaib and Neil, for doing fabulous job. A chance of a run out here. Straight away, there was an action, but we just took our chairs. Welcome, Sundaram.
हेलो हाँ बे इसको क्या रेट से काटना
Things are
Yeah.
slowly heating up. Not only the temperature going
ये
up,
2830
but also there is a sense of urgency.
1500
Back to the bowler, slightly a misfield. Will allow the batsman to get one. So now with that, Khalid is shy of 5 runs from his 50.
4330
Khalid has played a very resolute innings, Abid. He has really held the innings together, looked for singles.
Oh, that was a brilliant delivery. A lucky Suraj to be down there in the middle.
I think it was too close for him to go for the shot. Yes, he can consider himself really lucky that he didn't take an inside edge onto the stumps.
Now this is better. Now, all of a sudden, that good start is being shuffled because half of the teams is being sent back to the dugout. Solid defense from Suraj.
We have some very interesting statistics. The average first inning score is about 202.
Well, now that's interesting. This time, cuts it will get one, Suraj. So, considering two, we'll talk about that after this break. Meantime, it's 35 overs gone, 147 for 5. Well, Sundaram was talking about the average score in this ground is 202.
The average first inning score is 202.
Well, what is the second innings score? That I would like to know. The average score of the second innings.
You know, this could be very interesting. It's 188.
So we picked up our winners already. Well, this one quickly they need to score. Then there have been a lot. The scores also been struck in this ground. The highest total recorded in this ground is 324.
Wow. And which team?
It is Namibia versus Oman.
That will be a tall order. and we can see at the background a lot of mountains. So it will be a mountain to climb if Oman has to come anywhere close to 324.
What is the lowest total ever been scored here?
Well, I don't think that Mumbai would want to hear it. It's 94.
Oh my goodness. Well, I took a little pause in proceedings, cuts it away. Well, there is a second run there coming back. They got two runs.
So the interesting part is that both the highest and the lowest has been scored by Namibia. So they hold the credit for not only scoring the highest number of runs on this ground, but also the lowest. So it's quite interesting. I mean, statistics could be very, very interesting, but it pretty much tells you the behavior of the pitch as far as ODIs are concerned.
So Khalid is just 3 shy of his 50, and 150 comes up. Just a quick run there. Well, that is Khalid Khail. Still need to work hard. It's very difficult to bat at these conditions. Really hats off to Khavar as well, the skipper of Oman. And now Khalid, who's played a quick fire knock. I consider this a very decent knock.
I think he has really built his innings very well. He was tied down a little bit by the spinners, but the good thing is he has not really given it up. Still a very healthy scoring run rate. 48 of 58 is not bad at all. He has kept the singles going, and that probably has put Oman in a fairly comfortable 151 for 5.
Indeed, the dot ball to finish the over. 151 for 5 after 36.
New bowler, Agar. Round, bowler.
So 36 overs passed, 151. Now Oman is just going in the right direction. Just flagged on the onside. There'll be a call for 2. And Khalid denied to come for the second one. He's in 49, closing towards his 50. Akarshat has been brought in for the first time today. Now, we were talking about the partnerships. This is the important that they build partnership in every wicket.
This is a crucial partnership.
Now on strike is Khalid. Just 1 shy of his 50. Hit hard down the ground. And that brings 50 for Khalid. What a great knock it has been. Accompanied his captain. Played really well. For 60 balls he faced for his 50.
I think it's a brilliant 50. Well deserved. He has really paced his innings very well. Held the middle order together.
That is what important it is. That the cuts it, and there will be no run. So that is the best thing about that the the team Oman now that but two of their batsmen gets 50. That means definitely you're going to achieve a good total in the end.
I think it's important for them to now look for another 3-4 overs of building. Having said that, very unfortunately, going for a big shot, couldn't connect it properly and lost his wicket.
Well, Suraj having a just guided an easy catch here. Well, we were talking about the partnerships are very crucial, but over here, dragging his bat out, Suraj Kumar could not do much for the team Oman.
Suraj will be really disappointed, and probably Oman lost a wicket at the wrong time. They would have wanted to probably spend another 3-4 overs before going for shots.
Well, I think the right contender for to go for big hits. It was from the other end, Khalid, who was playing for a long time, struck his 50. His pressure was he was out of the pressure, but Suraj trying altogether to be a different role here, trying to play a big shot, but just thrown his wicket away.
The fielders take a quick drink. It is hot, and it's important to keep themselves hydrated.
And I think then there is a time when as a team you get settled off the weathercast also. So now it is a hot and humid conditions in Oman, but then these players are being here for a while now, so they must have adapted the conditions.
I'm sure, but it's equally important for them to keep themselves hydrated. You know, it is hot, and with another 14 overs to go, Oman losing their 6th wicket, pressure is back, and with 14 overs to go, it's important that Oman plays out the full 50 overs.
Indeed, Akashat provided the breakthrough they were looking for. Fayaz Butt comes in now to accompany Khalid in the middle. There'll be from here 13 more overs. They need to play all these 13 overs. They have four wickets in hand now. But they need to play 50 overs in terms of putting some good total.
It's important for Oman to at least look for crossing the 212 mark that we were talking about, the average score on this ground, and say about 4 to 5 runs and over from here can still take them to about 220, 230, which could be a pretty challenging total.
Indeed, and as we were talking about, the second batting gets difficult here. Chasing is a tricky part considering the stats that we were going through. It is driven. So 177 is the highest total is being chased. 178. 188, I beg your pardon. So end of the over number 37. It's 154 for 6.
मिडल देना सर मिडल more. चल चल अतड़े फक्त तेरा और तेरा चलो चल थोड़ा पुश कर चल चल जसो
That is the hut of Oman. Some wrist spin. Oh, a good ball to start with.
Very interesting bowling change. Yashasvi Jaiswal turning his arms and bowling leg spinners. Clearly The Mumbai captain is able to see that spinners probably will be a lot more effective and make life a little bit difficult. The captain also realizes that the batsman will go for shots,
शाबाश शाबाश जस्सू शाबाश जस्सू
but the Omani batsmen must ensure that they don't lose wickets with just 4 wickets left. They just need to bat a little bit sensibly.
Yes, a lot sensible, I would say that, because last 10 overs will be crucial. Considering that we were talking 188 was the total highest chased in this ground. But it also depends on which wicket the score being chased.
शाबाश जस्सू शाबाश जस्सू बोल है जस्सू बोल है
Beautifully
जस्सू
bowled.
भैया
A soft appeal, I would say.
That looks to
इनकम
be a bit of an ambitious
पीछे से लगेगा
shout,
ना.
जस्सू शाबाश
probably to put the pressure on the batsman not to run us for a single.
पिछले बार तो लगाए थे लेकिन
I must say Yashasvi has bowled well.
पिछले बार लगाए थे. उन्हें लगेगा.
Lovely delivery on the stumps, hardly giving any room for the batsman to play or free his arms. End of the 38th over. 156 for 6.
चला के चलो चलो भाई लो चलो जरा थोड़ा यार खड़े माके का
इतना नंबर
Wow, that was a solid sound of a bat and chase for a fielder. Cuts it down from the boundary line. The batsman crossed for 2.
There was a little bit of a width, which was well capitalized. Well covered on the boundary line, restricting the batsman to just couple.
Again, cuts it well. Akarshit to continue his spell from Amirat end.
के चला के
He's taken the pace off the ball completely. That is what a great thing, and the reason that Akarshit has been a successful bowler so far.
Clearly there is some assistance, even in the T20s we saw that spinners were a lot more effective. So obviously Shams clearly seeing that spinners probably can extract a lot more out of the pitch.
बोल बोल है
That's why he probably brought SSV on the other side, and Akarshit again quite effective so far.
Well, I don't see any reason now, man, not scoring 200 runs, but considering these two bowlers, Akarshit along with Jaspal. And this one driven and driven nicely for 1. So these bowlers, if they can manage to get a couple of wickets, direct hit and will give another runs to the batsman.
That's a bit unfortunate, but then every round counts.
Well, it just shows that a direct hit always doesn't go in a fielder's favor.
Absolutely. Khalid on 56, a very well compiled 56. Fayaz, who has just walked in, has scored a brace so far. He probably just needs to give company to Khalid, who should take the full responsibility to try and push this innings at least till the 45th over. Given that the last four batsmen may not necessarily be able to, score runs. At best, they can probably use the long handle.
We have seen a lot. Usually the fast bowlers, the tall fast bowlers, provide you these long handle sixes. We have seen in T20 the last game. The Kalimullah hitting a big hit. So who knows? In the end, the fireworks can work.
Spin continues. Yashasvi back for his second over. Bowled pretty well. First over he gave away just a couple of runs. Fayaz probably just needs to pick up a quick single and let the senior batsman take charge. Slight hold up in play. Does his changes for his shots, I guess.
भाई
Indeed.
ऑफिस में
Well, that
Did I?
break would do is give
की
some
गाड़ी नहीं
breathing space for Khalid Khail, who's been
काम
out
मछली का
there
ऑफिस
in
में
this tough conditions. Oh, now the physio is coming
आशी को
out.
लगी तुम्हारा प्रोग्राम स्टार्ट ही कर लगी
There will be
हैं
maybe
हैं
some assistant required. It's Khalid who's down.
हाँ पहुंची जी भी मुनी खाली दिन चारटा बिल कटवा रही ए गाना मरो मार वो काटी जरा
This is the time.
मार के कहला तू मास मंगा दारू मंगाई दो जी लौड़ा असला फिर
Well, he
नौटंकी
must be given credit the way he played this inning, but he is tired now. The conditions are really tough to bat on.
It is true. He has been there for now almost about
ताकि कोई दे की करबे मोर
10
पूरी का
till 11
थिलेट को
overs.
यार मास ले
Uh, not as much the overs, but I think because of the conditions, it must be really tough, and it is hot out there.
ओ ठीक है
But I guess when you back it up with performance, you
से
don't really
मासा
feel the
पैसा
heat.
के मिडू दो सी
So I'm sure that Khalid will continue, and as we said, Fayaz probably just needs to
की है के बारे
hand over the batting, rotate the strike, and
Yeah,
give as
yeah,
much
yeah.
opportunity as possible for Khalid to
फिर काहे
score.
प्रोग्राम करना है
Yashasvi.
हाँ ठीक है ठीक है
Nice flighted delivery.
खाओ लड़ा कोटे में पैसा नहीं ऐसे जाओ लड़ा
Very well bowled.
जस्सू
हाँ मैं
Clearly
नहीं
he
कर
slowed
पहुंची
down
भी
the
हो
pace.
आपका तो बसबा कहीं तो तोर घरे नहीं बसबी बंडा डोरे लड़ा गाड़ फाटो से ठीक
Again,
होता
completely off target.
डोरे गाड़ फाटो लड़ा है ठीक
That will be a wide, I guess. We'll wait for the umpire's
नहीं नहीं हाड़ा
decision as well.
तो सही सही ये आटा करे जीवा
Down the leg side. Not signaled, so
हाँ मैं आंसू
probably
नहीं कर
it was off the bat.
भाई जस्सू
हाँ मैं जल्दी बोले तो है जी खाली मुझे बिल काटवार के
So a brace for Fayaz.
हाँ वांडा ए भी तो लौड़ा की है ये की प्यार से खोले